Ladies and gentlemen, the RT Boxing Show with Mr. A. Breakdown and predictions 45 starts now. It is an honor to have your time. Thank you for, lending me your boxing ears. Please support and subscribe if you have not. If you have, again, thank you for lending me your attention. We are doing Kell Brook taking on Serhai Rabachanka. This is a good fight for Kell Brook to make his 154 debut. And a good fight in styles and matchup wise. An excellent fight to make your debut on. Serhai is ranked number 6 by the WBC. And this fight has got booked on to be a vacant WBC silver super welterweight. Now the champion, if you're not really remembering, is Jermell Charlo. No one thought Kell Brook and Jermell Charlo would be happening, and with silver titles, Dutch shots get made. You can get yourself a title shot from a silver belt. And considering that Kell Brook is a big name, Charlo wants those money fights. So that right there will be a very good fight. Kell Brook, Jermell Charlo. Now, can Serhai Rabachanka put that turd in the punch bowl and say, hey, I'm originally number 6. I could win that title too? We look at it. Kell Brook, 36-2. Errol Spence and Triple G losses. 25 KOs, 2 KOs. But can you really take that into consideration at the 154? He's going to have decent punching power. I don't think he's going to be knocking people around. I think he'd be a decent moving boxer with a good pop on his punches at 154. He's taking on Rabachanka, 29-2 with 22 KOs, 1 KO, so 71% at the natural super welterweight KO ratio. Natural welterweight, Rabachanka has a 71 KO ratio, while Kell Brook 66 at welterweight. We've seen what Triple G 160. He didn't have too much pop on his punches. It didn't look like too much carried up. He was just like a really good boxer. Maybe that silver lining in the middle, he might have a little more pop. Now, if you've seen 29-2 record, his 2 losses, Rabachanka, come against fighters he weren't supposed to lose to. His early one against Anthony Mundine, that to me kind of put him on the map. His loss put him on the map. He wasn't supposed to lose that one. And then against Tony Harrison, he got outboxed, and that leads us to Kell Brook. The breakdown. Tony Harrison uses a movement around and has Rabachanka following him. Kell Brook, I believe, is you could argue, not better boxer or just the same boxer, probably with more punching power. So I'm going to lean with the legs of Kell Brook for lateral movement, in and out, power from the punches. We're going with Brook on that one. I think Rabachanka is going to be following Brook around just like he did Tony Harrison. I don't think he's really going to have much of a foot movement to cut the ring off to corner Kell Brook anywhere. He might just try and walk him down and pressure him. So we're leaning with legs for Brook. Defensively, I think Brook wins this one as well. I think he'd be able to roll punches, pull and counters, use his legs, while Rabachanka is going to be right in the middle, maybe high guard, trying to pat some down, and just throw with you. He's going to be getting hit. So lean with Brook on that one as well, defensively and legs. Now, offensively, I believe this should be just almost like the same as the Kell Brook and Triple G fight. It should look the same, just Rabachanka should be a lower tier level of Triple G. He won't be coming in as hard with the stiff jab, the body shots, but it's going to be that type of fight. So, and we all thought Kell Brook probably had a better offensively. He was just not the stronger man that night. So we're going to lean with Kell Brook on that one. Punch selection. I think he's going to have a better jab. And I'm leaning with Kell Brook to win this fight, considering if it's healthy and his face holds up. We never know what his face is seriously, we just never know if he might get a crazy ass headache, and we don't know if he could take 12 rounds of hitting with 10-ounce gloves on. So we'll see how that goes. But if all that holds up, I think he has even though he's down 1 inch in height, they're both the same age, 31, 32. I think at 195 rounds to 142 rounds in experience, I think Kell Brook, especially in his recent more competition, I believe fighting Porter, Spence, GGG has given him very sound defensive mechanisms. He could use the ring, he could hold pretty damn good, and I think he's going to be able to outwit Rabachanka around the ring, outbox him, land some inside uppercuts on him like he did on Triple G. I think he's going to land the uppercut. He's going to dart in, dart out with it. Because Rabachanka's going to be there to follow him. I don't think he's going to wear Kell Brook out with anything big. And I think he'll just outpoint him to a decision and become the WBC silver welterweight champion. I got Kell Brook defeating Serhai Rabachanka in his super welterweight debut. New viewers, please be new subscribers. You have tuned in to the RRT Boxing Show with Mr. A. Thank you for your support.